Today, I'll show you how to duplicate a layer in your composition so you can work faster and experiment without risking your original work. Duplicating layers is one of those simple skills that makes a big difference once you get used to it, especially when you're trying out different design ideas or animation variations. Let's start with the basics. Selecting the layer you want to duplicate. Look at your timeline panel where all your layers are listed one under another. This is essentially the stack of elements that make up your composition. Take a moment to locate the specific layer you want to copy. It might be a text layer, a shape layer, a video clip, or an image. To select it, move your cursor over to the layer name in the timeline and click on it once. You should see that the layer is now highlighted, which is your visual confirmation that it's selected. If you accidentally click on the wrong one, just click on the correct layer to switch your selection. Only the layer that's highlighted is the one that will be duplicated, so make sure it's the right one before you move on. Once your layer is selected, you're ready to duplicate it. This is done with a simple keyboard shortcut. On Windows, press Ctrl and D together. On a Mac, press Command and D. Think of the D as standing for duplicate to help you remember it. As soon as you use this shortcut, the program creates a copy of the selected layer. You'll notice that the new layer appears directly above the original layer in the timeline panel. It will usually have the same name as the original with an incremented number if necessary, so you can tell the two apart. Take a quick look at the timeline to confirm that you now see both the original layer and its duplicate stacked one above the other. This visual check helps you be sure the duplication actually happened. Now that you have your duplicate, you can work with it independently from the original. This is where the real advantage comes in. Even though the duplicate starts out exactly the same as the original, it's now its own separate layer. You can move it, change it, or animate it without affecting the source layer you copied it from. If you want to reposition the duplicate, select it in the timeline and then move it in your composition panel, or adjust its position property in the layer's transform controls. You might slide it to a different part of the frame, stack it in a new way, or offset it slightly to create a shadow or echo effect. You can also edit the duplicate's properties such as scale, rotation, opacity, or any effects that are applied. For example, you could keep the original layer clean and simple and then add bold color effects or blurs only to the duplicate. Because they're separate layers, any adjustment you make to the copy won't change the original at all. The same goes for animation. Keyframes you add or adjust on the duplicate won't touch the animation on the original layer. This makes duplicating layers a great way to create multiple versions of an animation, explore different timing, or build more complex motion by layering similar elements together. So, to recap the process in a natural way, select your layer in the timeline, use the duplicate shortcut, then treat the new layer as a fully independent element that you can move, edit, and animate freely. Once you get used to this workflow, you'll find yourself duplicating layers constantly.